Welcome to Purana Talk. We're reading the Garuda Purana. We're in the second Kanda, Dharma Kanda, or sometimes called Treta Kanda, and we're reading chapter 23. Lots of stuff about death, and this one's called On Ghosthood. Garuda said, I'm going to introduce my friend Leon here, who's have anything to say?
Sure.
Oh, great. Get a glass of water.
Yeah, I comment and I take notes.
That was enlightening. Garuda said, "What do the ghosts do in their ghosthood?" That's a good question. When do they speak sometime? Translation issue. Please tell me, O Lord of Gods. The Lord said, I shall tell about their forms, signs, and dreams. Ghosts have dreams. Good. Being oppressed by hunger and thirst, they enter their former home. Though possessed of airy forms, they give signs to their sleeping descendants, O bird. They visit the place where their sons, wives, and relatives sleep. If a person dreams of a horse, an elephant, a bull, or a man with deformed face, if a person awakened from sleep sees himself in the opposite side of the bed, this is all due to the working of a ghost. So we've gone back into seeing signs that ghosts have been around and what they do.
Yeah.
So they're drawn back to where they used to live, and they visit the sleeping chambers of their descendants and mess up their dreams.
Well, yeah, they haunt the living in some way, I guess. The whole idea of the ancestor goofing with you rather than just coming and visiting and reassuring you or something like that. I mean, if you think about it, it's like a lot of people's ghost experiences with relatives are comparatively benign.
Mm-hmm. Now, the other thing is, we're sort of suggesting that the ghost is doing this intentionally, but maybe the ghost is just drawn back to its former place, and by its mere presence, it disrupts the dreams of others unintentionally. Maybe Granny just wants to sit at the end of the bed and smile and look at the grandkids all grown up, and unfortunately, the grandkids are having this awful dream. Thanks, Granny. Just a thought. Yeah. If a man is fastened with chains in a dream, if his dead ancestors demand food in dream, if one snatches the food from him while he is eating in dream, if thirsty, one drinks water, if in a dream one rides a bull, or moves with bulls, or if one springs up in the sky, or goes to a holy place hungry, if one speaks aloud among cows, bulls, Brahmins, horses, elephants, deities, ghosts, and demons, this is due to the working of a ghost. Many of the signs of ghosts in dream, O bird, it is due to a ghost if one sees his wife, relative, son, or husband as dead. Were you interjecting?
I'm still introducing my notes, so I'm still up here. But it's just because of the way he went about this, because he said he was going to tell us about the forms, signs, and dreams. So those are the things that I was then going to look for, like which ones. So far, he's dealt with dreams a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
He hasn't talked about their forms so much, or their signs. Sometimes there's signs.
I sort of like the poetry of it, in some things. One dreams one rides a bull, or moves with bulls, or if one springs up in the sky, or goes to a holy place hungry, or if one speaks aloud among cows, bulls, Brahmins, horses, elephants. I love the way Brahmins are sort of thrown in with the cattle and and then deities and ghosts and demons are added to the list too. You're speaking aloud to these in your dreams. It's a ghost. There's a ghost. You see your husband or your wife or your relative or your son dead. It's a ghost. He who begs in dream, oppressed by hunger or thirst, should give pindas to the mains to ward off coming distress. Now it seems to me they've gone to advising you
what to do about it. Yeah.
If you find yourself in a dream begging, oppressed by hunger or thirst, you should give pindas to the mains. And before it was, go to a holy place hungry. And there's this notion that the ghosts, it's hard to satisfy them with food and drink, and they're always wanting these things.
Mm-hmm.
They wander around hungry and thirsty, and it's dependent upon you to actually give the right form of ritual offering to the dead, the pindas, that they can eat and drink. So they're saying if you dream that you're hungry and in your dream, then you should, and thirsty, you should give pindas to the mains.
They're letting you know they're hungry too.
To ward off coming distress. If one sees in dream his son, cattle, father, brother, wife getting out of house, it is due to the working of a ghost, like leaving home, I guess. Mm-hmm. These signs, O bird, call for atonement. One should bathe at home or at a holy place, give water oblation to a deity at the root of a fig tree, or give black corn, perform worship, offer gifts to a Vedic scholar, and do homa as far as his means can allow. If in faith one reads or hears this discourse, the ghosts disappear immediately from his vicinity.
So, the signs. That was
These
one of the
signs
things.
Call for atonement.
Okay, so that's where our signs came in.
It's the signs previous.
The verses 3 through 10 are mostly about forms and dreams. So,
11 is dreams, 12 is dreams. These are all dreams.
No, but airy forms, 3. So I guess maybe forms is only early on, and then it gets into dreams pretty quickly. Because by 5, it's dreams.
Yeah, I'd say it just starts out telling you the ghosts, though they have an airy form, they give signs to their sleeping descendants. It's by 3. It's already in the second stanza. It's already and immediately the first thing God says, he starts talking about actually their form, signs, and dreams.
Right.
Their forms, signs, and dreams. Yeah, well, it's really about their forms and signs in dreams. Maybe that was the mistake in translating.
Oh, that could be.
Actually, their form and signs in dreams. Because that's pretty much what the whole thing is about. Should we turn this off? It's still running.
Yes.
Or are we still?
I know. We were still chewing running on it. I thought black corn is an interesting thing to call for.
Yeah, black corn's an interesting thing to call. Well, that's the question. And I think that probably they're taking corn in some more generalized sense of grain. So black grain. There are certainly black lentils available. There's even black rice and black chanas, urd dal, things like that are available. And there's black seeds like mustard and nigella. So, but corn is a rarity, and black corn even rarer in India.
They certainly wouldn't have
There are some images in South India. This has been discussed. But there's images in South India of goddesses holding things that look sort of like ears of corn. But, they could be bajra, jawar, some kind of sorghum millet thing, that grows in a shape. And it's really all evidence that it wasn't common until it was imported much later, probably Portuguese era or something like that.
All right. Well, that's very interesting. I think that was the only other thing that I noticed that was unusual.
Okay.
Very good. See you next time.